All right, here is your mild video for topic 1 of Unit 7, which is about perimeter and area of quadrilaterals. Now, this will be the only video where we talk about perimeter because it is a topic that you have seen many, many times. If you have your Unit 7 note sheet, go ahead and grab that out. We're going to be in this upper left corner where it says perimeter and area of quadrilaterals. We're going to do some worked examples. We'll start off with some perimeter questions, just a reminder of what that means, and then we'll look at some area of quadrilaterals on a grid. As always, as you're going through, if you do the medium and spicy videos, you always have the option of writing up some stuff on the back side as well. Just make sure you label it so that you know what you're looking at. Here is our first perimeter question. We are asked to find the perimeter of this shape right here. Now, if you remember back a couple grades, perimeter would be the distance around a shape. So we're going to have to add all of those numbers together to find the perimeter. So to do that, I'm going to just combine some things to make it a little easier when I write over on the side real quick. These two sides are both 3.8, which I know if I add together are 7.6. And it looks like we got a couple extras that are also 7.6. because we have the same numbers, so 7.6. We got that 3 times. And I know that 2.3 and 2.3 is 4.6. So that's a lot less writing for me to do over on the side over here. So that's what I am going to do. I'm just going to combine some stuff, make it a little easier on me. So perimeter, we usually denote that with a big P. So we're going to start off with 4.6 plus 7.6 plus 7.6 plus 7.6, which gives me a total of 27.4. Now our units are inches, so we're going to tack that on Delta Math. The units will be given for you, so you don't need to worry about that. But it's a good idea to remember to write it down anyway, because on things like the MCAs, it might try to trick you by having multiple answers with different units. So like inches, or it might even say inches squared, which would be what we would use for area, but not for perimeter. Here is our second perimeter question. Remember, perimeter goes all the way around the outside this shape. So we're going to add all of those sides together. So to do that, I'm going to combine all of my numbers that repeat. So I've got 3.6 and 3.6. I know that is 7.2. I've got 4.7 and 4.7, which would be 9.4. I have another set of those, so another 9.4. Another set of those for another 9.4. I have a 7.5 and a 7.5, which is 15. And I have a 10.3 and a 10.3 for 20.6. If I add all those together, I'm going to get a total of 71.0 meters. All right, this is your first area example for the mild video. So this is what you will see when you go on to Delta Math. You will be given 4 points to graph, I, J, K, and L, or whichever 4 letters they give you. You're going to then graph them on your graph. So like, for instance, -9, -1 for point I would take me to the left 9 units, because that first number tells me to go to the left 9 units. And then I'm going to go down 1, and I'm going to place my dot. Now on Delta Math, if you put it in the wrong spot, you can click on the dot and it'll delete it. So I'm going to do the same thing with J. I've got -1, -1. Then I'm going to go to K, which is at +3, so the right 3 and up 5. Then I'm going to go to -5 and +5, which is right there. So I've got I, J, K, and L. Now, once you have your 4 points, you're going to hit this button right there where it says Graph Quadrilateral, and it will draw the lines in for you. Okay, So now that I have that, I need to count my base. So I'm going to pick one of the sides that's easy to count, like this IJ one right here. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8. I'm going to draw in my height right there. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. And I know that the area of a parallelogram is base times height. So I'm going to do 6 times 8, which is 48 units squared. So remember, an area, it is a square unit measurement. We are filling in the inside, so that's why we have the units squared. All right, here is example 2 from our delta math for mild, doing the area. Here we have points A, B, C, and D that we're going to graph. So let's start with A. We got positive 7, positive 2. So to the right 7 and then up 2, we'll put our dot. There's A. We'll go to point B, which is at positive 1, positive 2. There's B. For point C, we're at negative 2, so we'll go left 2 and down 6. So there's C. And then we'll go to positive 4 and negative 6 for point D, which goes right there. At this point, you would hit the graph quadrilateral button. We'll draw the lines in for you. All right, there's our quadrilateral. Now, we need to find our base and our height. Because remember, area is base times height. So, I'm going to pick one of my flat sides that's easy to count. I'm going to use CD for this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to multiply that by the height, which I'm going to draw in, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And did you look at that? We have the same exact answer as our previous example, which is 48 units squared. Now, if you head over to Delta Math and click on the mild questions, the CYUs, you will see that there are 2 skills listed in there, one that's on perimeter and one that's on area. You need to do both and show me you can do both to be able to get it checked off.